Man who cheats on his wife has spiritual problems. That's what a friend of mine said one time, and I was thinking to myself, could this be true? Could it be that we have everything all wrong? Because a lot of people tend to say that a man having multiple partners is natural. But after she said that, it got me thinking, and I had to do some study. And I have to admit that she was actually right. A cheating man has spiritual problems because that wasn't how God designed man to be. You see, man was designed in the image and likeness of God. And who is God, or what is God? God is the covenant keeper. He is a solid rock. He is a pillar. He is unshakable. Do you understand? That is who God is. So, for a man to have been made in the image and likeness of God, that would mean a man has the capability of not being unfaithful to his wife. He can decide not to be unfaithful. He can decide to be faithful. That's what it actually means. It doesn't mean that, the idea that a man is incapable of monogamy is a lie, especially when it has to do with keeping a covenant. That is a big lie, because men are naturally capable of sticking to a covenant because that's how God designed them. Now, a lot of men have bought this idea that they are not monogamous in nature. So they want to have one wife, two wives, three girlfriends, four girlfriends. And they always think that there is no consequence to these things because it is the natural form of order, which is a big lie. Then, when a man commits adultery in the Bible, especially when he sleeps with another man's wife, what does the Bible tell us? That he deserves death. He deserves to die. But for a woman, the stoning of an adulteress was never recommended by God. It was only recommended by men in the law of Moses. The only time God said that a woman should be punished for committing adultery was in the jealous, I think it's called the jealous oath or something like that. A man will have to come before God, make something with ash and something, and the woman then will have to drink it. And if she's telling the truth that she has never cheated on the man, she will leave. If she's telling a lie, then she will die. That is the only one recommended by God. That means if the man never comes before God, nothing will happen to that woman. I think we need to, there needs to be a great clarity on this thing. A man who is adulterous in the Bible is referred to as a piece of bread. In fact, there are so many warnings to an adulterous. The amount of warnings to an adulterous man in the Bible is a lot. Warning not to go down the road, not to meet a woman in the dark, not to do this, not to do that. The warnings are numerous compared to that of a woman. I think we need to really take things like 2 steps back, because look at the accounts. When God wanted to show himself as a loving God and show himself as an example, he chose prophet Hosea and a prostitute, a female prostitute, who went out how many times? How many times did God punish that woman for going out of her husband's house? None. But the man had to be faithful, because that is how God is. So when a man decides that he wants to be sleeping around or have so many women, especially married men, he wants to have so many women, he is going out of his nature, his godly nature. That's just the truth. Then let us go on to Uriah's wife, I believe, the one that David slept with. She was never accused of adultery. Only David. she was deceived. She was deceived. So we need to understand the position of a man. Men need to understand themselves. I think it's because of the fall of man, that a lot of men are, disillusioned. They don't really know who they are. A man was designed to be faithful. A man was designed to be a covenant keeper. A man was designed to be a solid rock because he was made in the image and likeness of God. The burden of faithfulness is not really on the woman. Oh yeah, but it is good to be faithful. Yes. But the burden is not on the woman. It's actually on the man. So this is my nuggets for today. Thank you guys.